Hello, and welcome to Southwest Cyberport's WP Coffee Break, WordPress answers in the time it takes to have a cup of coffee. Today we're going to create a menu item which shows a particular list of posts using categories to select the ones we want. Along the way, we'll get some background on managing categories in WordPress. In WordPress, you can assign categories to your posts. You can think of this as a way to organize your posts so that you and your users can find them quickly. We're going to look at two ways to present categories, first using a widget and then with a menu item. First, a couple of quick notes about categories. When you look at the post list, the categories column gives you a quick overview of what categories have been selected for the posts. Note that you can assign multiple categories for each post. You don't have to pick just one. For example, all of our posts about videos are in the videos category, but they are also in other categories related to the specific topic of the video. One way to edit categories is to edit the post. Here we see the list of categories available and all the ones that are checked for this post. If we need a new category, that's very easy. Click Add New Category, enter a name, then click the button. Now we see the new category is added. Click Update, go back to the post list, and we see the new category assigned to this post. Now that we have our posts neatly organized, how can our visitors make use of this? First, we'll do this by putting a category widget on the blog sidebar. We can just drag the categories widget to the sidebar area. I'm going to click this option to show the post counts. I want this to display above the archives, so I'll drag it up one notch. Now we're ready to view the site and see how our category widget looks. If we scroll down, we see there's a list of our categories in the sidebar with a count of the number of posts in each one. If I click on Plugins, I get taken to a page that shows all the posts that are in the Plugins category, 4 of them in this case. Note that this page is generated on the fly by WordPress. We didn't have to make a page to display this list. Also note the URL in the location bar. You can actually construct URLs like this on your own and give them to people in email, texts, or social media posts. For example, I know we have another category called Gutenberg, so I can just replace this last word in the URL with the category name, and I'm on a page listing all the articles in the Gutenberg category. And finally, let's put a category on a menu. Since this site primarily exists to support our YouTube channel, it makes sense to have a menu item to quickly access all the posts about videos. As you can see, all of our posts about videos have been added to the videos category. We have some other posts on the site, but if they are not about videos, they are not in that category. Next, we go to the menu editor under Appearance. The left-hand side shows everything available to add to menus. In our case, we want categories. We click the one we want, Videos, and click Add, click Save Menu, then visit the site. And now we see our main menu has a new item called Videos. If we select it, we get a page with all the posts in the Videos category. Again, you can see that the URL was generated to access this page, just like we saw before. That's all for today. We've kept this intro to categories pretty simple. There are some other neat things you can do with them, like arranging them in a hierarchy with subcategories. Those will have to wait for a future video. If you have any questions about using categories on your own site, just ask in the comments. This has been a WP Coffee Break from Southwest Cyberport, a cutting-edge WordPress hosting provider in the heart of the American Southwest. If you need fast, secure, and friendly WordPress hosting, head over to swcp.com/coffee to check us out. If you have any questions or suggestions for future video topics, leave a message in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.